All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about strings. So strings in Python are surrounded by either single quotation marks or double quotation marks. So hello in single quotes is the same as hello in double quotes. You can display a string literal with the print function. Assigning a string to a variable is done with the variable name followed by an equal sign and the string. You can assign a multi-line string to a variable by using three quotes. Strings are arrays like many other popular programming languages. Strings in Python are arrays of bits representing Unicode characters. However, Python does not have a character data type. A single character is simply a string with a length of 1. Square brackets can be used to access elements of the string. Looping through a string. Since strings are arrays, we can loop through the characters in a string with a for loop. String length. To get the length of a string, use the length function or len function. Check string. To check if a certain phrase or character is present in a string, we can use the keyword in. Check if not. To check if a certain phrase or character is not present in a string, we can use the keyword not in. All right, so with that, let's jump into the notebook and take a look at this. All right, so I've opened up the Jupyter notebook here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new notebook, and we're going to name it 27 strings, okay? So I'll do Python 3 notebook. We'll give it the number 27, and we're going to do strings. Okay, now we can dive into strings more in depth than we've done throughout the course and really get an understanding of what we've been doing, okay? So, like I said in the PowerPoint, strings in Python are surrounded by either a single quotation mark or double quotation marks, okay? So you can display a string literal with the print function, okay? So let's do that. Let's do print hello and print in single quotes hello, okay? So let's run that, and there you go, okay? We can assign a string to a variable. So assigning a string to a variable is done with the variable name followed by an equal sign and the string. So we can do a equals hello. And then we can print a, and we'll get hello, okay? Multi-line strings. You can assign a multi-line string to a variable by using three quotes, okay? So you can use three double quotes, okay? So we can do a equals three quotes, three double quotes. Okay, we're going to have to delete a couple of those. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, and then I'll write, this is some text to see what works. And this is really cool. Okay, and then I'll give it three quotes. And let's give it a period too, and then three quotes. Okay, so there we go. And then let's print A. Okay, so when I print that, what happens? This is some text to see what works, and this is really cool. So it allows you to make a multi-line string, okay? You can also do this with three single quotes as well, okay? So strings are arrays. Like many other popular programming languages, strings in Python are arrays of bits representing Unicode characters. Now, we reviewed this in the PowerPoint, so I'm just kind of reviewing that just so I can reiterate it to you, okay? However, Python does not have a character data type. A single character is simply a string with a length of 1. Square brackets can be used to access elements of a string. So let's get the character at position 1. Remember that the first character has the position of 0. Okay, so let's do a equals hello Python. Hello, comma, Python, okay? And then let's print a, and then brackets, 1, okay? So just say out loud real quick, what position is it going to print out at? Is it going to print H or E? Okay? Just think about that real quick and then run it. And there you go, E. Because when you are dealing with arrays start at the position of 0. The first character has the position of 0, okay? The second character is 1. The third character is 2, etc. Okay? Looping through a string. Since strings are arrays, we can loop through the characters in a string with a for loop. So let's do that. So let's go to for x in Python. Okay? Colon, and then let's print x. And what that's going to do is loop through. So Python. So what it did is it looped through the entire string. Okay? So py, so it went through and printed p. Then it looped through and did y. And then it looped through again and did t, and then h, and then o, and then n. And there you go. Okay? Now let's talk about string length. Okay? So to get the length of a string, use the len function. Okay? So let's do a equals Python, comma, rules. Okay? And then let's do print length a. Okay? And then print that. And then we're going to get the length. So what would the length be of this string? And basically what I'm saying by that, if you don't understand yet, Python rules. So I'm going to count out the number of letters. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it should print 11. Oh, I'm off. 13. There you go. I didn't count the comma and I didn't count the space. Okay? So what if I just did this instead? Let's just do Python. So we got Python, that's 6 letters. So 2, 4, 6. Now let's run it. Now we have 6. Okay? So there you go. Check a string. To check if a certain phrase or character is present in a string, we can use the keyword in. Okay? So what this will do is this will allow you to investigate a string to see if a certain phrase or character is there. It's like a search. You're filtering, basically. Think of it as a filter. Okay, so let's do text equals Python is a great programming language. Okay, and then let's print, is Python in there? Okay, in text. Okay, it's true. Now, if I put JavaScript, we know that it's not, but you're basing this on false, okay? So that's not in there. But we're basing this on, I'm looking at a string, and we have thousands of lines of strings, okay? So imagine if you had string upon string upon string of text everywhere, right? And it's not organized like this, and you're trying to find a needle in a haystack, okay? That's what check string is. It's basically, okay, how do I find that needle in the haystack, okay? I do it with check string, okay? Easy, right? And then if we want to do check if not, okay, to check if a certain phrase or character is not present in a string, we can use the keyword not in, okay? So we'll use the same example. So instead of putting in text, we're going to say not space in text. So is Python not in the text? Let's run that, and that would be false. But if I do JavaScript, it'll be true. Why? Because it's not in the string. So basically what you're doing when you do an if not and an in is you are looking for text. Okay? That's the easiest way to put it. Is we're searching for text and we're filtering out whether that text or string is in the string or not. Okay? So you can also do, for the if not, you can also use an if statement, okay? So let's do that real quick. So let's do txt equals Python rules, okay? If JavaScript, not in text, txt, print yes, JavaScript is not present. Is not present. Okay? Yes, JavaScript is not present. So that's strings, and that's how you can incorporate it with these examples here. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.